So, Dragon Ball Super Broly has finally confirmed their North American release date. Yes. Funimation and Toei Animation had previously announced, that the North American version of the film would hit theaters in January, but they didn't give us really like an exact date. But now we actually have an official release date. Dragon Ball Super Broly will hit North American theaters on January the 16th, 2019. Amazing. Freaking amazing. While I'm at it, I also have a synopsis for the movie coming out that I just so happened to come across it on the internet, but it reads: a legacy lies in wait, a deadly power is awakening. The legendary Super Saiyan Broly is here. Goku and his friends will face their deadliest challenge yet when they experience the power and might of Broly. Will they have enough strength to protect their home, or will it take everything and everyone they have to stand against this unshakable force? Experience the new power level in the latest movie from Dragon Ball Super story. Not to mention that it's also actually the first movie in the Dragon Ball Super story. First actual official movie. Now, moving on from that, as I was searching through the gram, Twitter and the Google, looking for information, I came across IMDb, and I noticed they had already had the DBS Broly movie listed, only since recently though. And I noticed that there was stuff on there, listed that hasn't been in any previous spoilers, at least to my knowledge. But before that, here's a message from our unofficial sponsor, if you please.
Introducing the all-new Nike Pride Trooper tracksuit. You can own one today by dialing the number below. Call 1-800-PICCOLO with Gohan's real dad now and get a complimentary bottle of sauce for only 100,000 zenny. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. It's swagalicious. Call right now. We'll also throw in a couple of Nemicos. That number again is 1-800-PICCOLO with Gohan's real dad.
PlayStation. So that IMDb info that I was talking about earlier that was listed for the movie was, some things that were mentioned in the cast section, cast and crew to be exact, and then plot keywords and taglines. So I'm gonna start off with the people that are on the cast and crew. Starting at the very top we have Broly, Beerus, Vegeta. Also, I'm assuming Piccolo and Shenron for some reason are going to be in here. Shenron specifically. Now in the trailers, I don't think we've seen anything, that hinted that Piccolo was going to be in there. The only people that we've seen in the intro were the new character, the one with the scouter, the short woman that kind of looks like Bobbity or some shit. Is that her name? Yeah, Bobbity. Yeah, she kind of looks like Bobbity, but she's blue. Let's see, Frieza, obviously Paragus, some, not Pride Troopers, but some of the Frieza Force, Broly, and that's really about it. That's all we've seen in the trailers, if I'm not mistaken. So why? I mean, it's kind of interesting that Piccolo and Shenron is going to be in the movie. That is very interesting. Then we have Bulma, Goku, Paragus, obviously. Then we have Beerus, Bardock. You see that? You see? Somebody said earlier they think that Bardock is going to be in this movie from that one scene that we had in the very first, I think it's the very first trailer. I think it's the second, of what looks to be like baby Goku holding his hand up through the spacebar to Bardock's hand. And then also Goten is in here. Whis, Trunks, Bardock, like I said before. I'm saying double because these are the list of the English and Japanese voice actors. Trunks, Bardock, Whisu, which I think is Whis in the Japanese, Lemma, which is a new character, Goten, Vegeta, Frieza, Chilai, which is also a new character, Bulma, Frieza, Broly, Piccolo, that's a Japanese voice actor, Trunks, and then one of them is just blank, it just says voice. It says Katsuhisa Hoki. and it just says voice next to it. I'm not gonna act like I just know everything about Dragon Ball, but I am familiar with some of the voice actors that they've used up to recently in like some of the movies and in the Dragon Ball Super show. And I don't think I've ever heard of that person's name, ever being mentioned before, unless like they're a returning voice actor that voiced someone in the past. But I don't know. Could be someone playing. If we're getting Bardock, could be a possibility that it's someone playing Gene, or that's Goku's mother. And then at the bottom, Shenlong, which is the Japanese version of Shenron. That's also the Japanese voice actor. So moving on from that, I'm gonna go to the plot keywords that like I guess you can call them tags, but it's really plot tags, like what the plot is about. How like you have action, romance, and stuff like that. Well, the plot keywords say transformation, attack, transform, violence, special attack, action hero, anime, power, swearing, snow, and profanity. Now, the only reason I wanted to mention this is the fact that, okay, so there is going to be some transformations going in here and transform. So the fact that they listed that twice means that there's two differences. One, there's going to be some transformations, but someone's also going to be transforming into, probably a different state, which they're probably referring to Broly. Then the next thing I wanted to mention, it's just something a little petty, is the fact there's going to be swearing and profanity in it, which we haven't really heard any swearing and profanity in Dragon Ball for a while. I think there was this, I don't know if that might have been a dub or if it was a sub. I can't remember, but I could have swore I remember one time, like a long time ago, like Dragon Ball, Vegeta swearing at some point. Now I could be wrong, or in Dragon Ball, it might have been in Dragon Ball that I heard it somewhere, maybe Goku or something like that. But I never really heard Goku swear ever, and I don't think he ever has. But it's kind of interesting to me that there's going to be swearing, profanity in this movie. It kind of makes it, it's kind of childish to say, but it kind of makes it just a little bit more interesting. Now, moving on from that, we're going to go to the taglines. The taglines read as follows: Dragon Ball Super, the movie begins. A new adventure to become the strongest begins. A Saiyan has no limits. Earth has Goku. That one's very interesting. The Saiyan race, what do you see beyond that strength? That one is very interesting. So that basically nearly confirms, I mean, I guess you can kind of say it was already confirmed before, but that really specifically confirms that there's going to be some history about the Saiyan race in it. Like probably a decent amount of it is going to be about the history of the Saiyan race. So all of that, in itself, is pretty interesting. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think about it. I think all of this is very interesting. I don't think anybody else has covered this either, because it just showed up on IMDb. Like I think like just not too long ago I was on IMDb and I didn't see any roster or anything listed for Dragon Ball Super, but now Dragon Ball Super movie, but now there is. And that's some pretty good information. It leaves one speculating certain things, what may happen. Nothing specifically about Gogeta or anything like that, but I mean there's still plenty of time left for more spoilers and information to come out. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, let me know by smashing that like button. And if you are new here, subscribe for more videos like this one and click that bell icon so you can be notified for more videos like this one. Make sure you stalk my Twitter, Instagram, and all my other social media. All links will be in the description below. Let's go for 30 likes on this one. We've been doing good, this week so far. I haven't even made a video in like a month, and I'm still getting thousands of views and hundreds of likes. So let's see where we go with this one. 20 likes, guys. Let's do this. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, going 8 like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a Bling loud. She gon' skateboard,